Good morning, world. The purpose of any relationship we engage in is to enhance our lives, to add value, make it better than it would be without that relationship. But unfortunately, sometimes we find ourselves engaged in toxic relationships that remove value instead of adding it. And as a general rule, you want as much toxicity in your life as you want poison in your food. But sometimes these toxic relationships are allowed to continue on because they're not noticed. We don't catch them. We're so busy with life, we don't notice the impact that a toxic relationship is having on our lives, or we don't even notice that a relationship is toxic. And that is why today we're talking about 5 signs that a relationship is toxic. 1, interactions are centered around negativity. Whatever it is that you talk about, whatever interaction you're engaging in with that person, it becomes negative very fast. You start talking about bad things happening to other people, bad things in your lives, whatever the interaction is, somehow you or they bring it to negativity. And of course, you know that as much negativity as you focus on, that's what you're attracting to you. The more you focus on negativity, the more you attract negativity towards you. So you don't want or need to have negative interactions all the time. 2, they can't be happy for you and make it difficult for you to be happy around them. This is a person where whenever something good happened and you're excited and you want to share it with them, they find a way to bring you back down. They want you to be back down in that unhappy, that less happy, that less excited mode, because that's where they are and that's where they want you to stay with them. They make it difficult for you to be happy when they're around you. 3, they discourage positive action. We all want to improve our lives. We all want to continue doing better things, to advance. We want to grow. But when you are engaged in a toxic relationship, that other person does not want you to improve. They don't want you to grow, because if you grow and improve, that means you are growing and improving out of that current state, out of where you guys fit together, or where they thought you fit well with them. So they discourage you from taking positive action. Anytime you're doing something that could make your life or your current situation better, they will discourage that and do things maybe even to sabotage success that you may have as a result of your positive action. They're dismissive of hope and goals and positive intents. When you start dreaming, if you want to dream big, when you want to do things, when you want to change things in your future, when you start having hopes, they don't want you to have that. Because when you have hope, when you have dreams, when you have goals, and you have positive intentions, that is a sign that there's a possibility that you can again start acting towards these goals and positive intentions and dreams, and that would bring you out of their reach, out of their comfort zone. That would change you in a way that make you less than compatible for their current negative state. So they don't want you to have goals. They will dismiss your goal. They'll tell you things like, well, that's never going to happen, or you can't do that. Make you feel like having the dreams or the goals or the intentions that you have are beyond you, are not things that you could possibly ever get or ever achieve. And finally, they belittle or degrade you or parts of your life. This may be your family, your job, your anything that you value. They belittle that or they degrade that. Whatever you may be excited about, maybe you think you have a great job, or you love your family and you think your family's great, but that person, instead of allowing you to have that positive, happy feeling about that part of your life, they'll find a way to belittle that or degrade that to make you feel less good about it. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. 1, interactions are negative and they're centered around negative things that have happened or can continue to happen or will happen. 2, they can't be happy for you and they make it difficult for you to be happy around them. When happiness comes, they kind of find a way to suck it out of you. 3, they discourage positive action. If you start to do things that can change your life, things that can move your life in a positive way, they'll discourage it and even sabotage it sometimes. 4, they dismiss hopes, goals, positive intent, anything that could show you or that shows that you have a vision for a better tomorrow, for a better relationship. They will dismiss that and make you feel small for even thinking that was even possible. And of course, they'll belittle the parts of your life that matter to you, your job, your family, things that you're happy about, things that you think are going well. They'll belittle that and degrade that. Maybe even your education. You think you've done a good job getting a good education, getting a good job, and they'll make you feel that, you know what, whatever it is that you're excited about, that you think is such a great thing, it's not that much. So be careful with those type of things, because again, you want as much toxicity in your life as you want poison in your food. Toxic people will cause you to have a lot worse interactions than you would ever want. So be careful with that. And of course, next week I'll try to do something on how to handle toxic relationships. That is pretty much it for today. Good morning, world. Have a great day.